and he said, "Ew, house tournaments, I don't do those." And he was upvoted by about 14. So
yeah, anytime he comments, he's making fun of someone. It's really fun.
Yeah,
Maddox is a really funny guy.
He is. He's a good guy. You know, we love him. He's a great guy.
So elsewhere in the tournament, Nation and Red Ranger just knocked Oracle and Drinking Food out of doubles.
Really?
Or they just knocked him into losers.
Really?
Well, 2 out of 3.
Even then, coming up from losers can be a pretty big deal if they do end up making it to grand finals. So
yeah,
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Very interesting, though. I mean,
all the top players that intended to show up have arrived, and this should be a really good tournament.
Oh yeah, coming in full force, every one of them. But
I guess I'm being called off the mic for whatever reason, so
someone
wants to play me or something. I don't know. Anyway, enjoy the match.
All right. Well, later, man. All right. So here we got Maddox showing that tech skill with those up tilts. How does he do that? This is new meta. Are you seeing this? Look at that. How does he do that? All right, and Mock's back as soon as he came by.
Back.
And
they needed help getting out of debug, but then they figured it out. So now I don't have to help them.
Okay.
All right.
No.
Still hand warmers.
Okay.
I don't want to watch this. That's 30 seconds. Tell them to stop.
It's not fair.
Get out of here.
This is the unspoken metagame.
If this was like an actual tournament match, would this be considered stalling or bracket manipulation? Would they get DQ'd for doing this?
Personally, I feel unless the rules strictly stated and they enforce it a lot. Honestly, if you're going over a minute and a half tops, I would say so, yes. But
no, I mean like if that was the match.
If a
tournament match started and 2 players just did nothing and literally didn't try to hit each other in any way.
Yeah, I would say so. That's a little bit different.
I don't know who would get punished or how the TOs would handle that. Anyway, that's not really important.
Right.
That was a stitch face. He grabbed him.
Wow, he had the grab. It's not armor. I forget. I forget the name of the term.
Yeah, but the mechanics of the grab allowed him to just eat a stitch face real quick and not die. So that was really interesting to see happen.
Yeah.
The other day I was playing a team in doubles. Grabs have really weird stuff. My opponent got grabbed by one of the enemies in doubles, and then the other enemy was a Peach who came up and down smashed.
Right.
And it was close enough just to hit my teammate, and it connected all hits of the down smash and did not knock him out, and he ended up at 170 damage.
Jeez, that's horrible.
And he was still in the person's arms, so then they threw him and killed him.
Yeah, you guys need to nerf Peach's down smash.
Yeah, that was a really weird thing to see happen.
That's super. Obviously, that's super situational. I'm kidding, guys, but you know, rule number 1 of Peach: if you're crouch canceling, stop.
Yeah.
Because you will eat a down smash and you will take at least 15+%. So.
Yeah. Playing against Peach is so to say, in like.
Ooh, what is this?
In the words of like John Tron or something, it's like getting a ball out of a spidery corner. That's how you have to play against Peach. And once you get in close, you have to just like hit her and do something safe, and because she's gonna down smash if you don't, and you have to get out of there. Right. Anytime you're near her, you can't. If you have a habit of crouch canceling, you're gonna get screwed up. You need to. Anytime you recognize that it's like, oh, I did an attack that's unsafe, you need to hold like up and away or up and forward or something like that.
Right. But right now, Maddox showing his impressive Meta Knight, doing fairly well. Moosewad. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, Moosewad is he's a big joker, but he's like surprisingly good at the game.
He is fairly good. From what I've seen, yeah.
He plays with a keyboard controller. His main mission is to land peach bombs and stuff, but he's surprisingly good.
He's probably typing in the chat while he plays right now.
Yeah, he is. And his Maddox is probably a substantially just better, more experienced player.
They're not showing it there, but
yeah. Moosewad has been known to cause upsets, or at least very nearly cause many upsets against like Baba Ganoush and Red Ranger. He's almost beaten them before.
Ooh. That's impressive in itself. Red Ranger, solid game player.
No one expects him to do that well.
Yeah, but
and he taunted him. He's gonna make the comeback. He's confident.
Oh, avoids that F smash.
Maddox has been getting into the habit of doing what I call the canine, which is forward smashing at the ledge, just like that. And anytime I get hit by it, I try not to. If I ever get hit by it, I feel like a huge idiot.
It's a big mind game. I was playing friendlies earlier against a Mennonite player. I walked into a couple forward smashes myself.
Doesn't it feel so bad?
It
hurts your soul more than your character.
It hurts, and when you see it, you're just like, that's a very attractive move. I kind of want to know what that's about, and you just walk right into it.
Yeah, it's like an anglerfish. You get tricked to death.
Exactly. You see it, and you're like, oh, that's pretty, and then you just
beautiful.
Get cut in half.
I want to touch it. Ow, it hurts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
What?
Pretty much.
What are we doing here? Moosewad's controller, something acting up. What's going on here?
I'm not sure. His controller is
okay.
very large. It could have many problems. It could be any one of the keyboard keys that's malfunctioning right now.
It could be. He's probably typing code into the game, trying to show up like Wheeze Tech
Yeah.
and Dantarion saying, you know what? I'm gonna change up Peach for you real quick here. I'm gonna make this matchup a little easier on me.
Give me a keyboard. I'll win the matchup.
Exactly.
All right.
Right now, Maddox taking full force, but the very second that down smash comes out, Maddox has to recognize.
It seems like at least 2/3 of his damage has been accumulated from down smashes.
Oh, easily. It's a dangerous move you can't underestimate, and everyone knows Peach for that. That and turnips. Oh, we got the beam
the beam sword. What a waste.
Oh, you are not Armada.
Yeah. I wanted to see Obi-Wan. Not Armada. I wanted to see him fight him with lightsabers to the death.
You know what you guys need to do? We need to see dual wielding. we need to see dual wielding lightsabers.
2 items at once?
If we can somehow break RNG and Peach can have 2 of them.
I think the fan and hammer would be a really broken combination.
Oh, you can dual wield with Ice Climbers. There was a broken thing in Brawl where if they both had golden hammers and you would just both pick them up, it would dun 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 and they wouldn't move.
Yeah, the hit lag would be so extreme.
It was pretty funny, but yeah. Anyways, back to the match. Enough of me rambling. Moosewad making a bit of a comeback, getting a lot of this percent on Maddox.
He's got the lead right now.
Right.
Maddox hasn't been doing the best he could avoiding potential down smashes. He's eaten quite a bit of percent from them collectively.
Oh, and just like you say, there he is again, using the down smash. It's still a great option.
It's something you can count on against characters like Roy and Meta Knight, ones that have a really commanding down tilt that they end up using a lot. In neutral, their first instinct is going to be to hold down. So if you're a Peach player and you're fighting one of those characters that doesn't have a lot of Peach experience, probably very good for you.
Right,
and
Maddox needs to recognize that, especially at higher percentages, because if you're crouch canceling at that high of a percent, you're probably going to go at a really terrible angle if your DI is downward. So he'll have to watch out for that, but he's got Moosewad in a bad position here, and the down smash is going to take the second
Moosewad really wanted to clean that up. If you watched, he did down smash, like side B, forward smash, forward smash.
Right.
He just wants to end the stock, and this is very obvious from how he plays.
Oh, and there's the down smash.
Things get a lot easier if you ever see your opponent throwing out kill moves or whatever. It's usually pretty obvious, and that really helps a lot. You just have to change your mindset and worry only about those. Don't worry about like the normal fairs and dash dances because they're not going for that. Just worry about what's relevant at that moment, which is avoiding the kill moves.
Yeah, and usually with most kill moves, you see them come, like you're saying, you can see them coming a while away, but some people will just use smash attacks or even Peach's side B like that. And it's pretty predictable. It's got a lot of end lag. And if you're I
think play like that's responsible in part for a lot of comebacks that happen. Because you start to panic, your opponent is gaining the lead on you once you had it on him. And you just want to kill him and get it back to even. So you could have a fresh mindset to continue on with. And so you keep trying to throw out these kill moves, and your opponent only has to avoid. They have to avoid fewer things. They have to consider fewer options because you're not using your full kit, and then the comeback happens.
And if you're in the lead in the situation like right now, how Moosewad is, he's got the lead by a decent amount, and even with these down smashes, taking the lead, but you can't start throwing out kill moves. Maddox, if he spaces them well like that down smash, he can take the stock. But if you're going to start using those moves a lot and kind of try and rely like, oh, they're going to walk into it, you can't really do that, and you can take unnecessary punishes.
And you can tell Maddox is playing. He's sort of avoiding down tilt as an option entirely. I haven't seen him use the move in quite a bit now, so he's adjusted to that. And this game is really close. Moosewad could take it.
Right.
Maddox just has to play very safe. I wouldn't be too worried about down smashes if they connect, like especially like the first hit or something, because it's not a very powerful move.
Right.
It does a lot of damage, but it's not that strong of an attack. He has a while to go before he'll start dying to down smashes, which is what he's mostly getting hit by. And that's a fair.
That's a float canceled forward air. Takes it.
Oh, yeah. That was...
Ties it up, 1-1.
Yeah. This is a good example of, like, just everything we've been talking about. This is a really iconic match of just
So now we're gonna
a mistake crouch canceling that move is.
Right. Now, the best part about games going to Game 3, Game 5, Game 7, whatever it may be, you start seeing adaptation from both players, whether Maddox starts getting better tech chases off of down throw because he's recognized Moosewad's teching habits, or Moosewad maybe doesn't go for as many down smashes, recognizing Maddox may or may not get hit by too many of them.
So Meta Knight wants to play on the ground a lot, and since he's going to be avoiding down tilt as an option more, I think he's going to be going for a lot of grabs, and I think you'll notice. Moosewad's going to be playing the same as normal. He's going to be down smashing a lot because that's working.
Right. Right. I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh, there it is again.
Crowd is starting to gather with David clapping for Moosewad.
It's getting hyped.
Which is probably very frustrating for Maddox.
Yeah.
Moosewad's kind of being the silly figure that he is in SoCal. It's not someone that you want to lose to.
Right.
You'd probably be very embarrassed if you did.
Now, one thing
even though he's surprisingly good, like,
right.
It's not that bad if someone were to lose to him. He's better than a lot of players.
True. Now, one thing I'm wondering, though, I'm seeing Moosewad throw out a lot of these rogue side Bs, most of them not even connecting. For recovery purposes, I understand, but usually it's in neutral, and I'm not seeing many, wow. I'm not seeing many conversions, and not even so much conversions, but just not many of them connecting, so I'm not sure why Moosewad's going for those.
Up smash, that's a good option if you're fighting an opponent that does a lot of down smashes or crouch canceling.
Right, get them off the ground so they can stop. And
attacks that are really strong will be good against crouch cancels, and the higher the angle the attack sends at, like an upwards move, that'll also destroy crouch canceling very early.
A meteor or a spike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what characters would be able to crouch cancel Meta Knight's up smash at 0. That's a really good anti-crouch cancel move. And it's particularly useful against fast fallers and spacies.
Right.
Because it also covers a lot of approach options. Not really what Peach is going to be doing, but...
Uh-oh, another down smash.
Yeah.
Putting Maddox into a bad position, up Bs, but does end up back on the stage, trades with that midair.
I'm sort of surprised, actually, that Maddox has taken as much damage as he has from these down smashes, because one of the people he plays with most often is a Peach player called The Party.
Right.
And, I don't know, you kind of learn that lesson from any Peach. It's not like you fight a different Peach and you're gonna get down smashed more or less. Like, you learn the lesson pretty fast of how to act when Peach is nearby.
Right.
All right, so this game started off bad with a 0% SD from Maddox, I believe. But now he has an entire stock ahead of him, and he has the momentum.
And he can play comfortably right now. For some reason, opts for the back throw, but that down smash, this is the thing about Peach's down smash. We keep talking about it, but it's a great move, and you always have to expect it. Yeah. Especially when you're going aggressive and you're trying to get these approaches, whatever it may be. But once again, Maddox's forward smashes, just gonna take it, gonna do it.
Maddox pulled that together really fast.